Welcome back to their daily Marvel Snap deck highlight here on YouTube. Shanna the She-Devil was increased from 2 base power to 4 base power in the over-the-air update yesterday afternoon, and I wanted to get in and start trying decks with her right away. Now, the decks I was most excited to play were Kazoo Swarm decks, but I spent the first hour trying to make these decks work after her buff, getting constantly Killmongered and Galactus and a bunch of other things that were really bad for our deck that was going wide. And this got me to thinking, well, if other people want to blow up all of the 1-drops we're generating, what if we also wanted to blow up those 1-drops and take advantage of the fact that a bunch of things that died? In enter Death gets 1 cheaper for every other card we've destroyed this game. We're combining Shanna with Squirrel Girl, Yondu, Nova, as well as Killmonger, Carnage, and Deathlock as lots of ways to blow them up, and we're profiting not only by making Death cheaper, but also by making Null larger to give us 2 absolutely massive threats to slam into play on the final turn of the game. I thought this build was an absolute ton of fun. It really feels amusing to get someone who thinks their Killmonger is working against you when really it's just helping you out. I hope you enjoy the games that I have for you here. If you do, snap that like button and be sure to check back in again tomorrow for an excellent deck highlight here on YouTube 7 days a week as always. Okay. They probably have a death of their own somewhere, right? Breaker, give me the news. I got hot 14 points over you. Yeah, Null ties Death over here, which is great for us. Is this gonna be viable? Listen, chat, I don't believe in clickbait, but I can say with utmost certainty, this is certainly one of the most powerful Shanna Null Death decks that's ever been put together in Marvel Snap. That's just the truth. You can take it all the way to the bank. It's the cold hard facts here in Hoaglandia. I think we're vibing for a turn. This is one of the decks of all time. Truth. Alright. Tempo Enchantress feels good, man. Ooh! Here she is, chat! And they said it couldn't be done. They laughed. They thumbs me up, chat! They think they got us! They think they're the ones that got us! Don't tell Scotty, chat! Scotty is blissfully ignorant. He does not know what awaits him. The game is afoot. I mean, we built this deck because we said if we're gonna get Killmongered, we might as well take advantage of it.
systems go.
He built this deck on rocks and no. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And they have priority here? This massive 12 power no. Alright, will the real Mysterio please stand up? Oh, we're good either way, right? We're good either way? Listen, chat, we put 28 points of power into play on the last turn. No wave, just good, clean, honest, death null Shanna gameplay. Calmly and coolly calculated after our opponent flipped us off with Mrs. Marvel thinking their Killmonger was good. They played right into our trap card. Okay, it's a stack Squirrel Girl up in Friends over here in the Ninja Path. Jan de Dukerson. Send in the arrow. Polaris Crawler Lizard. I think I played mid now. I just hope that we draw Killmonger to clear these out, or Carnage. How often has Null been bigger than Hulk? That's a good question. What I probably don't want to know the answer to. Are Titania now. No, their Nightcrawler hadn't moved yet. Okay. Yes, if they don't grab Titania back this turn, we can slide her to New York. Then things get a little funky.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
And then because of New York, technically none of these locations are locked down. Do I just count on... I think I just count on this big enough. Then I'll leave one spot open here for Shanna to dump a friend in. And then move to Tanya, do we get her? Yeah, in theory. If she stays there and they play nothing there. Hitting Shang-Chi to the middle? Or we're still winning because of the Winter Soldier if they Shang-Chi, right? Breaker, breaker, give me the news. I got 22 points over you. How come we haven't inked our death yet? I don't play a lot of death decks. We have a few boosters sitting for her, but I don't really expect to get a lot of mileage out of splitting her card. Okay, we get to go Debris into Squirrel Girl Deathlock. Make our death get ticking down here. Shanna's buff make her worse because more people will play Killmonger thinking they're going to play Shanna. I actually think the Enchantress buff puts more Killmongers into the metagame than the Shanna buff does. A lot of the decks that want to play Enchantress are like interactive, disruptive decks, and they're also sleeving up Killmonger. Yeah, Sarah decks have been anecdotally the most popular thing we've seen so far. Playing those. Fortunately, guessed wrong on where they might play. Although, are they a honest ramp deck? We prefer Venom before Deathlock. So, right here is a good example of why Venom is worse than Deathlock, right? I just destroyed a Yondu, a rock, and a squirrel. So my Venom would be 4 power over here on the left. I mean, I'd be surprised if anybody you talked about went, oh my god, Shanna was expecting her to be crazy. She was basically a strict upgrade, which is something to look at, but... It is a solid Zola variant, you're not wrong. Well, victory. Debris a good last, chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you're banned from a Twitch stream, you just can't see the chat. You can still watch. Not to be rude, but the null is smaller than Hulk. Yeah, that's fair. He's a grower, not a shower, okay? He's very sensitive. Okay, so we do this, and then death costs me 3 next turn. What's going on, single digit? I have a permit. It's just a piece of paper that says you do what you want. And we have priority here, so if they try and mystique this dino, they get nothing. It's gonna lose its ongoing. Victory. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back tomorrow for another deck highlight.